Hello and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Usman Arfani and today I'm going to tell you how you can connect your Google APIs with n8n. So let's get into it. First, you need to open the link over here, console.google.cloud.com. Okay, I'm going to paste this link in the chat or in the description as well, so you can copy it there. Then you go here. If you are creating your first project, we are going to do it for the first time. Select on new project. Okay, write any name of the project that you want to give. Like let's say I want to give it an n8n. Yes. Okay. Continue. Now my project is created. Okay, I'm going to close this. I'm going to come here and I'm going to click on the newly created project. Then I'm going to go here, come down, and now I have to find the APIs and services. Here it is. Second thing we are going to do is to enable the services that we want to use. Right now, I want to use three of the services: Gmail, Google Drive, and Google Sheet. So I'm going to come on this link and I'm going to click on Enable APIs and Services. I will search. I want to enable Gmail. Here it is. Click on it and click on Enable. It will take some time. Okay. Now it's enabled. I'm going to come back to the Enable APIs again. I want to enable the Google Drive API as well. I'm going to search Drive. I can see over here, here it is, Google Drive. And I'm going to enable this also. Okay. Let it take its time. Okay. I'm going to come back. Going to go again. And now I'm going to enable the Google Sheets. Enable. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my data from Google Sheet and use it in n8n to perform the next operations. In order to do that, I need to enable at least Google Sheet API and Google Drive API. But as an example, I have also enabled the Gmail API, so I can use it for further operations in the next tutorial. So after that, you have enabled Google Sheet API, Google Drive API, and Gmail API. The next thing you're going to do, come here in the credentials. Okay. And click on Create Credentials, Keyword Client ID. You can see here, it's not allowing me to create it, and it's asking me to set up my ID first. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Configure Consent Screen. Okay. Come here, and you can see in the bottom, I can see Get Started. Here, it's asking you for the name. I'm going to give him any name, like n8n app, or any name you want to give. Support. The email address will be the same as your current email address. I'm currently using testn8n2030@gmail.com. I created for the example. Next, here you can only select external. Okay, since you are not live, so you can only select internal, because external, because on the internal you need to do additional verifications. So we're going to just use the external API. Click on next. Contact information, I'm gonna put in the email, the same email that I have, testn8n2030@gmail.com. Next. And I agree. Continue. Create. It's gonna take some time. And now your configuration is done. Okay. So now come back to client, create client, click on web application. Okay. Let's say I give it a name n8n client or string. Okay. Here I have to give him the URL. Right now I am doing the work on localhost on my local computer. So I'm gonna use this localhost URL. This will be the same for you as well, because if you are using n8n on your local and you are using the same port 5678, this URL will be the same for you. I will paste this URL in the description as well, so you can use it. And if your port is different, if you have selected a different port, so you can just change the port over here and the rest will be the same. Then I will click on create. Here it will give me the client ID and the client secret. So you have to copy this client ID and client secret to somewhere that you can access again. And in the next tutorial, I'm going to also show you how you can add it in n8n, so you can use it in the later work as well. But currently what we are going to do, we are going to copy the client ID and client secret on a notepad, and then we are going to use it in our n8n. So let's do it. I'm going to copy this. Once you have copied your client ID and client secret, click on OK. It will create this client. And now our setup on Google Cloud is done. We don't have to come back here unless we want to create another client or enable another API. Next, I'm going to come in my n8n. I'm going to create a trigger. Okay. Then I'm going to use, let's say I want to fetch the data that I have on my Google Drive. I have a sheet and I want to fetch a data. Let me show you the sheet. Let's say I have created this sheet, testing sheet. Okay. And I have this data. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to select sheet. And you can see there are multiple operations over here. You can create the spreadsheet, delete spreadsheet, append rows, clear rows, create rows. Right now, I want to get rows. I want to get data from the sheet. I'm going to do, click on create new credentials. Here, I will paste my client ID and client secret that I created. Just going to copy this, copy. And I'm going to paste my client secret as well. Oh, sorry. Here it is. Sign in. I'm going to select my email address. Okay. Here, it's saying that I have not completed a verification process. So there is one more thing we have to do. You have to come back. Okay. You have to go to the audience. Okay. Come down and you need to add a test user. Okay. So in my case, the test user will be the test n8n 2030 that I created the email address. I will add the same email address over here. Now we are good to go. I will come back. Okay. I'm going to click on sign in with Google again, test n8n. Now it's working. It's not verified yet, but I can still connect. I can click on continue. Select all. I want to give him all the accesses. Continue. And my client is successfully connected. Okay. I'm going to close this. And now when I come down over here, I can see my testing sheet. Okay. And from this testing sheet, which sheet I want to pick up. Let's say I want to pick up the sheet 1. So when I click on execute, you can see on the right, I have got all the data. And from this data, I can work further on n8n. So this is how you do the connectivity of Google APIs to n8n. And you can also connect the same way as the Gmail, as the same way as the Google Drive. So all the operations now you need to perform with the Google APIs. This is how you do it step by step. Thank you all for watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Thank you.